everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Sews Happiness. I'm Mary Ellen. This is my weekly check-in and it should be a brief video, I'll be honest. So it started off on Monday where I did manage, having a little bit of time off work, to sew up my Sew Over It penny dress in this beautiful summer weight viscose fabric from Sarah Simple Life Fabrics. And if you're not a stranger to my channel, you'll know that I am a lover of all things Sew Over It. I think their patterns are fantastic, not just the range of them, but also the work that goes into the grading. I find the fit to be exceptional and consistent time and time again, no matter the pattern. And the penny is one that I've now made maybe 4 or 5 times. Bear with me. The voice is struggling at the moment, and yeah, I just find that this is a really easy dress. I recommend it to anybody, beginners alike. I know a lot of beginners think that collars, for instance, are incredibly intimidating. They're not. Sew Over It have a standard of making the most clear instruction booklets that you can ask for. They're really easy to follow, and I think for this dress in particular, there's even a sew along that was recorded during the lockdown periods. Remember those? So if you do get a little bit stuck, you can always refer to YouTube and check out those tutorials as well. So what I love about it is that it has just lots of really cute features. It's not just the collar, although I really love the collar of the Sew Over It penny dress, and I'll pop in a couple of pictures so you can just see it more clearly rather than it on my mannequin there in the background. But it also has a dropped shoulder, which of course speeds up the process of sewing this dress immeasurably. I also love the fact it's got an elasticated waist. It's not something I go to very often, but when you're limited in time, you're looking for a quick and easy sew. Obviously that does a lot of the fitting work for you. So like even when I first made this dress, I never twirled it, and now I've made it. I think this is my 5th time. I still have never made a twirl or an adjustment to that pattern. So I know it's graded for B cup, but because again of the relaxed loose fit, I'm a dressmaker's D cup. I used to be an F cup, but breastfeeding has changed that. So yeah, I have absolutely no issues fitting into the standard pattern as it is drafted. Yeah, I just think it's one of those dresses that is classic but also incredibly contemporary, and for me it's the perfect spring summer garment, although like everything it's all transitional, isn't it, with a bit of layering and clever styling. You can wear anything for any season, but yeah, perfect modern vintage aesthetic, which is what I personally really love. Super comfortable to wear, and one of the things I will note about this dress is that I was really lazy, because I was saying I was really short in time this week. It's the only sewing time I have had, so I cheated, and because I know this fits me so easily and that I can pull it on and off without any issues, I didn't even put in the buttonholes. I literally just sewed the button through both sides of the bodice front, so it holds everything in place. That's incredibly lazy, I know, and usually I like to put the buttonholes in if for aesthetics only, but I knew there wasn't a chance I was getting back into my sewing room this week, so that's what I did. And it has dropped there since Monday, and all I've done today is get the hem evened up, and that's all the time I've had. So that's my sewing for this week. Told you, really quick video tonight. The only other thing I managed to get done, and if you enjoy hand stitching, particularly the cross stitch, then I will show you this. This is the only other thing I've managed to do, is get to almost completion point for my Cotton and Twine cross stitch subscription box for this month, which is just this beautiful sign which will look lovely in the hallway as you come into the home. It's designed by Stitch Rovia, and I absolutely love her typography, so I knew that one was going to get stitched up really fast. Not as fast as a lot of people, because this has been finished by so many people already I've seen, but I literally have an hour at night, and that's when I would do a little bit of stitching, so mine will take a bit longer. So yeah, that's all I've been making. Told you, short and sweet. But What I will share with you today is some fabrics that have arrived from Jenny Stitches. So Jenny is in the habit now of doing these Friday lives on Instagram, and you can rewatch them because she posts them both on the Instagram app and here on YouTube. So if you're not on Instagram, you can still catch those, but she keeps showing me pretty fabrics on a Friday, and then I can't resist. And this is getting ridiculous now because my self-control is better. It's actually getting better because I've promised I'm not going to buy as much fabric until I start seeing a dip in the fabrics I've got. But I made an exception because firstly, I love shopping with Jenny and supporting her store, but also she does always bring in really pretty florals. So there you have it. Now, what did I get? The first one I'll show you is this beautiful summer floral. So just a really pretty pink and red floral, which will make, again, would be a beautiful penny. This is a viscose poplin, so not just as drapey as the one that I've used here, and I think it would look lovely just offering a little bit more structure. Now this was an absolute steal of a fabric. This was, I think, £6 per metre, you know, and I'm going to make a lovely summer garment that I will get lots and lots of wear out of. So that's that one. The other fabric I got, which is indefinitely going to be another sew over it Georgie dress. It is my favourite. I got this watercolour flowers digital printed cotton jersey. And if it's one thing Jenny does have a great eye for, it's the florals, and I absolutely love that. I do have a similar print which I got from her before, and I've made a couple of different garments out of it. I think I've made a cardigan. I also made another sew over a pattern. Was it the Esma dress? Possibly. Can't remember all of the names, but there's 3 meters there, so plenty to make my Georgie dress. And then the other little fabric that I got was not for me. See, not so bad. It was for little Henry, and it is this gorgeous cotton jersey, 95% cotton, 5% elastane. It's this marine life print, and he does love fish. He really enjoys the aquarium. There's a massive fish tank in his nursery as well, so he tends to go in there every day and just like watch the little fish and wave him goodbye before he heads into his little baby room. But yeah, I just thought that was lovely, and I got some ribbing, of course, as well to go with that to make some more super cute PJs because he never has enough of those. And yeah, that's been my fabric shopping this month. The only other thing really that I've bought, stitchy related, is one of the new Bothy Threads spring releases. So this is an Anita Jerome design, the illustrator from Guess How Much I Love You. So yeah, I just love her illustrations, and of course being a librarian and loving my books and believing in the power of stories, particularly for children, I couldn't resist this one with the little badger reading all the other woodland creatures a little story. So that will go up in Henry's little library when I finally get time to stitch it. But there we have it, that's me. That is what I got up to this week. I do have a couple of days off this week. I'm using a little bit of leave. So I'll be off on Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm already off on Fridays, although I worked this Friday. It was grueling. It was so grueling. I'm not going to work Fridays as a standard rule. That was an exception because I do only have a 4-day week now, which is fantastic. Makes a big, big difference. And I like having Fridays off particularly. The only alternative that would be better possibly would be a Monday. But yes, I have some leave to use. I have a couple of days then I'm going to take this week. And while I'll be spending a few hours of those days with Henry and doing something fun and spring-like, I'll also take a couple of hours every day to myself and get a little bit of stitching done and just enjoy this space, which I've basically not seen since Monday. So that's it. I'll catch up with you during the week. Hopefully I'll have a lot more to share, but I just couldn't let Sunday disappear without saying hi and sharing what I've been getting up to. But now I gotta go because I can hear the timer. And the next step in preparing dinner must be done. So I'll catch you all soon. Thank you again for stopping by. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel, and if you fancy seeing my next video, hit that little notification bell and it'll tell you when it goes live. So happy stitching. See you all soon. Take care. Bye.